Good morning and welcome to Spiritual Awakenings. Do you ever wake up in the morning just raring to go, thinking to yourself, the best is yet to come? And looking back, I think most of the times I woke up feeling that way was maybe as a child on Christmas Eve, or perhaps it was the eve of a big birthday or eve of going on vacation with the family. As we age, we sometimes don't feel like the best is yet to come, do we? We may even feel the opposite is true. This morning, we're going to explore that idea just a bit more. But first, as we always do, let us pause and take stock of the divine within us and all around us. In the morning light, O God, may I glimpse again your image deep within me, the threads of eternal glory woven into the fabric of all humanity. Again, may I catch sight of the mystery of the human soul, fashioned in your likeness, deeper than knowing, more enduring than time. And in glimpsing these threads of light amidst the weakness and distortions of my life, let me be recalled to the strength and beauty deep within my soul. Let us be recalled to the strength and beauty in your image within every living soul. Amen. I want to share with you a story that came across my desk recently that I thought sounded pretty interesting. Perhaps you can relate to it. It's called The Woman and the Fork. There was a young woman who had been diagnosed with a terminal illness and had been given about 3 months to live. So as she was getting her things in order, she contacted her pastor and had him come to her house to discuss certain aspects of her final wishes. Together, she told him which song she wanted at the service, what scriptures she would like to have read, and what outfit she wanted to be buried in. Everything was in order, and the pastor was preparing to leave when the young woman suddenly remembered something very important to her. "There's one more thing," she said excitedly. "What's that?" came the pastor's reply. "This is very important," the woman continued. "I want to be buried with a fork in my right hand." The pastor stood looking at the young woman, not really knowing quite what to say. "That surprises you, doesn't it?" she said. "Well, to be honest, I'm puzzled by this request," said the pastor. The young woman explained, "My grandmother once told me this story. And from that time on, I've always tried to pass along its message to those I love and those who are in need of encouragement. In all my years of attending socials and dinners, I always remember that when the dishes of the main course were being cleared, someone would inevitably lean over and say to me, 'Keep your fork.' It was my favorite part because I knew that something better was coming. Like velvety chocolate cake or deep dish apple pie, something wonderful, something with substance. So I just want people to see me there in that casket with a fork in my hand, and I want them to wonder, what's with the fork? Then, Pastor, I want you to tell them, keep your fork. The best is yet to come." So the next time you reach down for your fork, let it remind you ever so gently that the best is yet to come. What might this story bring up for you in your life's journey? What does your faith or your life teach you about the best to come? How could adjusting your thought process to this mantra help add to your daily life? It's really something to ponder, something that we can ponder together. Just think, if you could live each day believing for yourself that the best is yet to come, how would that change the way you approach just about everything? Let's think on that as we join together in prayer. Will you join me in prayer? That wisdom was born in us in the womb. Thanks be to you, O God. Your ways have been written into the human body and soul, there to be read and reverenced. Thanks be to you. Let us be attentive to the truths of these living texts. Let us learn of the law etched into the whole of creation that gave birth to the mystery of life and feeds and renews it day by day. Let us discern the law of love in our own heart, and in knowing it, let us obey it. Let us be set free by love, O God. Let us be set free by love and free to love. Amen. Thank you for joining me this morning on Spiritual Awakenings. May the best of your day be yet to come. Until next time, go in peace. Amen.